This meeting is being recorded. Yay, I am host.
Roblox.
Now you're all in my dungeon.
You fish.
Oh,
What
no.
happened to my fish?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, somebody's been watching TikTok.
I'm not playing TikTok.
Yes.
And what happened to my mouse?
Oh no. Oh no.
Shut up, please.
Oh, no.
You're going to wait a few more moments for the rest of your
Teacher,
friends.
my mouse cannot move.
What?
My mouse cannot move.
Why not?
Because it's really broken. My computer is broken. I sprayed water on it. So it's broken.
Wait,
I can't even use it.
you sprayed water on your computer
Yes.
and it exploded.
Teacher.
Like it went.
It got broken. So mouse cannot move and
Yeah.
so many co-opted.
Okay, we're going to wait 4 more minutes. Yes.
Teacher.
Roblox.
Yes.
Teacher,
Roblox.
what is a teacher? Teacher, what is happened to Bun? Bun have no face.
I'm playing Roblox.
Oh, you guys are making jokes.
Roblox. Roblox.
Roblox อะไร Roblox Teacher
เกม Roblox ที่หนูเล่น
เล่นแมปอะไรอะตรงนั้น
นั่นคือ
ล่างกับ Roblox
เนโตบ้านหนูเล่นกรีนสกรีนออกก่อนแบบนี่
Okay.
Teacher
Yes.
I can sign in อะไร Friday Night Fun Game อะไร Friday Night Fun Game
Okay,
ทุกคน
guys,
ปิด
listen
ไม
up.
ค์เริ่มเรียนแล้วค่ะ
We are quickly going to wait 3 more minutes for the rest of your friends, and then we are
Okay.
going to start. Make sure you have your books ready, pencil,
Okay.
eraser. Okay, make sure you have it
Okay.
ready.
โอเค someone
And
is
just wait for me.
ปุณ
Okay.
ครับ
We are just going to give all your friends the opportunity to enter the meeting.
ปุณปิดไมค์ครับ
ครับ
Please make sure that your video is switched on at all times so that I can see you. There we go. More students are entering the meeting.
I was muted.
Okay, 1 more minute and then we are going to start. For those of you who just entered the meeting, good afternoon. Please have your math book ready with your pencil and eraser. Okay, guys, Good afternoon. Can everyone give me a wave so that I know that you can hear me clearly? Everyone give me a wave. Wave your hand at me. Oh, you guys are asleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. Okay. For those of you whose video is still switched off, please switch it on if you cannot because your camera isn't working, that I understand. But if your video works, please switch it on. Okay. So, welcome to your very first lesson with me. We are going to start a new chapter, chapter 2. But before we get to your book, I have prepared a slideshow for you. In the slideshow, we are going to look at new terms, okay? New terminology and new vocabulary that I'm going to explain to you. You have to know these vocabulary terms in order to understand the math when we get to it. Okay, so the first part is just listen and understand. So what's going to happen is I am going to mute you so that I can talk. If you wish to ask a question, okay, you use the reactions button to raise your hand. I'm going to ask you to unmute, okay, and I will answer your question. Okay, is that a deal? Thumbs up if you understand. Thumbs up if you understand. Okay, everybody understands. Here we go. I'm just going to mute you so that I can talk. Okay, you guys won't be able to unmute yourselves now. If you wish to ask a question, you have to raise your hand, okay? So here we go. Okay. So the topic that we are going to talk about today is addition, and more specifically, addition property. Sorry, I just want to play. Okay. So we are more specifically going to talk about addition properties and how to identify them in a number sentence. Okay. So addition, what is it? How do we use it? Who can tell me what addition is? Just very basically, what is addition? Raise your hand if you can give me the answer. What is addition? What do we do? Raise your hand if you can tell me. August, can you tell me what is addition? Okay, he did not unmute. Neen, can you tell me what is addition? You don't know what addition is? Oh dear. Okay, let's try someone else. Monty, do you know what addition is? What do you think addition is?
Add numbers.
Okay, it involves numbers, but what do we do with addition? Do you add or take away? You add.
Take away.
No, not take away. Take away is subtraction. With addition, you add. The word itself is in addition, A-D-D. We add. Okay. So you'll see I have a nice stitch there. I like stitch. Let's look at the meaning of addition. Addition, usually signified by the plus symbol, is one of the 4 basic operations of arithmetic. Do not worry about that term. I'm going to explain it to you now. The other 3 being subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, the addition of 2 whole numbers results in the total amount or sum of those values combined. So addition very easily is one number added to a second number, and that equals a sum. Okay, that equals a sum. Okay. Corruption, why are you annotating on my screen? Okay. So basically, very simply, we add one number to another number. Orca, you raise your hand?
No, no.
Okay.
It does like this.
Oh, guys, be careful with your emojis, okay? Chris, do you have a question?
No.
Oh, because your hand is risen. Watch out with your emojis. Okay. So, one number added to a second number gives you a sum. That is addition. Okay. Now, how does addition work? Quite simply, addition is putting two or more things or group of things together. Okay, in other words, if there are 4 boys and 2 girls going to class, how many young people are going to class? Who can give me the answer? Who can give me the answer? Raise your hand. If we have 4 boys and 2 girls going to one class, how many students do we have in one class? Dollar, can you help me? What do you think the answer is, Dollar? If we have 4 boys and 2 girls, how many students do we have together? Just give me the answer. It's very easy. 4 plus 2. 6. There we go. Yes, 6. So we have 6 students all together. We've added the 4 and the 2 together to get 6. Okay, that is basic addition. It's really easy. Okay, now we are going to talk about the very important vocabulary. Please pay attention. Okay, you need to understand the vocabulary in order to do the math. Our first word is addend, okay, which basically means a number which is added to another. So like in our example, we said 5 boys and, or well, 4 boys and 2 girls, okay? 4 and 2 are the addends, okay? So the addend refers to the number. It's just a fancy way, okay, of talking about the numbers that are being added together. Okay. An addition sentence is a number sentence. You should know what a number sentence is by now. Remember, a number sentence is a sentence that comprises of numbers. Okay. An addition sentence is a number sentence or simply an equation used to express addition. For example, 2 plus 3 equals 5 is an addition sentence. So when we deal with addition, an addition sentence is the number sentence. If you subtract, okay, then the number sentence is not an addition sentence. It's going to be a subtract sentence. So always look for the symbol that is being used in the number sentence to identify what type of sentence we are talking about. Okay, then sum. This is really important. Do not get confused. Sum means the result of the addition of 2 or more numbers or amounts. Okay, that is basically the part after we equal. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So 5 is our sum. We are not going to use slang terms like the total or the amount, we will use sum. Okay. Do you all understand the vocabulary words? Are there anything that I have to explain to you regarding the vocabulary that you do not understand? Soviet corruption, yes.
What is express?
Do I have to tell you again what it means?
Yes.
Okay, did you not listen?
I don't know what express means.
You don't know what explain means?
Express.
Express?
Yes.
Oh, express means it's just showing. It's showing an addition sentence.
Okay.
Okay, so express means it's showing. So I know that's a bit high, but yes, express means showing. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Okay. Now, who's 999999999? Okay, I don't see. Okay. So that is the very important vocabulary. Now,
What? Why do you want me to unmute?
who?
Me. Why do you want me to unmute?
Soviet corruption? Oh,
Yes.
I must have accidentally pressed on you. Sorry. I'm just going to mute you again. There we go. Okay, so addition properties. Now that we've spoken about the vocabulary that is general to addition, these are the addition properties that you need to know. So pay very close attention. There are 4 mathematical properties which involve addition. You are going to learn 3 today. Okay, but there are 4. The properties are the commutative, associative, identity, and distributive properties. For your purposes today, you are going to learn about commutative property, associative property, and identity property. Okay, those are the 3 that we will be discussing. Don't worry about what's on your screen. The book will show you more information after this. So, the commutative property means you can change the order of the addends or the numbers. But what that means is that the sum will still remain the same. So 4 plus 7 and 7 plus 4 will have the exact same sum, but you can change the order of the numbers. Okay, that is commutative property. Associative property says you can change the grouping of the addends or the numbers. Now, you will know how that works when we get to the problem-solving portion in the book. But basically what that means is even if we group 2 sets of addends or numbers together and leave one by its own, we will still get the same sum. Okay, even if we group 2 sets of numbers or addends together and leave one by itself and we change the order, we will still get the same sum. Okay, now identity property is very easy. That means adding 0 to a number doesn't change the number. So if we say 3 plus 0, it equals 3. If we say 0 plus 3, it still equals 3. So the identity property means that the number 0 does not change the number itself. Okay, any questions regarding the properties of addition? Raise your hand if you have any questions regarding the properties of addition. Okay. Now we can move to the book. Now we can move to the book. Okay. We are on page 61, lesson 1. Go to page 61, lesson 1. Okay. Just hold on a moment. I just want to sorry guys, just hold on. Just want to get to. Okay. So how this is going to work is I want you to pay attention and follow as we go through the book. I'm going to ask a student to give me the answer. You raise your hand if you want to give the answer by using your emojis, okay? It's just easier instead of everybody shouting at once. Okay, Chris. Chris, you raised your hand.
Yes. 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9. Let's just get started. Everyone, please pay attention. On page 61, I'm going to read. Listen carefully. Sid has 4 blue pens and 5 red pens. Mario has 5 blue pens and 4 red pens. How many pens does each boy have? So let's start with Sid. Chris gave us the answer for Sid already. Okay. So let's just fill that in there. So 4 plus 5 equals 9. Okay. He has 9 red pens. Dollar, can you help us with the second one? 5 plus 4. 5 plus 9. Okay, so Mario also has 9. Yes. Page 61. Page 61, lesson 1. Okay. Now, this is an example of commutative property of addition. Okay, Soviet Union, yes.
May I go to toilet, please?
Yes, you can go to toilet.
What page?
Page 61.
Okay.
Okay. This is an example of commutative property of addition. The order in which the numbers were added did not change the sum. 9999999 IQ. I don't know who that is. Is that you? Do you have a question? Okay. So remember, commutative property, order of numbers do not change the sum. Commutative properties, order of number does not change the sum. That is why 9 is the answer for all of 4 plus 5 and 5 plus 4. Okay, example number 2. Anna practiced the piano for 3 hours on Friday. She did not practice at all on Saturday. How many hours did she practice all together? Namon, can you help me?
Three. 3.
3. Yes, 3 plus 0 is 3. That is absolutely correct. Thank you. So 3. What about 0 plus 3? Monty, can you help me with 0 plus 3?
3.
It's also 3. Okay. Remember I taught you in the slide I showed you that 0 does not change, okay, the number that we're dealing with. That is the identity property of addition. Okay. That is why even though our number sentence is 3 plus 0 or 0 plus 3, the answer will remain 3. Okay, so just to recap, commutative, the order in which the numbers are set does not change the sum. Okay, identity property, the 0 does not change the actual number. It does not change the number in the number sentence. Okay, let's move on. This is a very interesting one. Okay, it's called mental math. Now, even though they say mental math is easy, it's not easy for everyone. That is when we do it in our head. So sometimes you may want to group numbers in a way that makes them easier to add in your head. So what happens is when you have a problem, okay, that you have to solve, and there are more than 2 numbers, you can group 2 numbers or addends together, okay, to make them what we call the associative property and make it easier for you to work out the answer. So if we look at example number 3, Matthew saw 9 sailboats, 4 rowboats, and 6 canoes on the lake. How many boats did he see all together? So we want one answer. We want the sum. Okay, but before we do that, look at what they did. To make it easier, they put the 9 and the 4, okay, in what we call parenthesis to show the group, or what we call brackets. Okay, the fancy name is parenthesis. It shows you how to group operations together. So these parentheses tell you to add 9 and 4 first. So the example says, since 4 plus 6 equals 10, finding 4 plus 6 is easier than finding 9 plus 4. I know that's really confusing, and I don't want you to worry about that now. The way in which the addends are grouped does not change the sum. This is the associative property of addition. Okay, so let's see what they did. They did 9 plus 4 plus 6 equals 9 plus 4 plus 6. So if you look at 9 plus 4, which will equal 13, and you add 6, you will get 19. If you add 6 and 4 together, which is 10, and you then add the 9, you will also get 19. So 9 plus 4, okay, equals 13, plus 6 equals 19. So there are 19 boats. 19 boats on the lake. Okay. Do you all understand how the commutative property works, how the identity property works, and how the associative property works? If you do not understand, please raise your hand now so that I can show you again before we get to the guided practice. Who does not understand the 3 properties? Namon. You raised your hand, Namon?
Yes.
Which one do you do not understand?
Uh,
On which page? Page 61 or 62?
62.
Okay.
62.
So the associative property. Is that the one you do not understand? Do you want me to show you that one again, Namon? Yes or no? You want me to show it to you again? You want me to show it to you again, Namon?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Let me show it to you again. Okay, guys, just again for Namon. The associative property. Okay, let's look at our example number 3 again. Okay, you have 9 sailboats, 4 rowboats, and 6 canoes. So you have 3 numbers that you have to add together. To make it easier, we can group those numbers together. Okay, so what they've done is, I'm going to put it here on the screen for you. We have 9 sailboats, 4 rowboats. So we put those 2 together, okay? So we're going to add them together first. So they will equal to 13. Then we have one more number, which is 6. So we're going to add the 6, and that will equal the 19. Okay, it doesn't matter in which way you group the words or numbers together, okay? The sum will still remain the same. So your answer will still be 19. Do you understand, Namon? Okay, good. Okay, let's get to the guided practice. Okay. Number 1, 6 plus 5 and 5 plus 6. Who wants to help me? Who wants to give me the answer? Raise your hand. Radha, help me out. 6 plus 5. What is 6 plus 5, Radha? I can't hear you.
11.
It is 11. That is correct. Okay. Let's see who else. August. What is 5 plus 11? 5 plus 6, sorry. What is 5 plus 6? August, what is 5 plus 6?
5 plus 6, 11.
It's also 11.
Yes.
Okay, now, what property are we dealing with? Are we dealing with the identity, the associative, or the commutative property? What property are we dealing with? Neen, can you help me? Oh, and she's gone. Namon. Where's Namon gone? Oh, he lowered his hand. Do you want to answer, Namon?
Yes. Yes.
Which
Yes.
property are we dealing with? Identity, associative, or commutative?
So 15.
Sorry? No. Which one of these are we dealing with in your book, Namon? Look in your book, Namon.
15. These are 15.
No. I'm not looking. I'm asking, what are we dealing with? The identity, the associative, or the commutative? It's in your book. Which one did we use for number 1?
Oh,
Identity,
It's-
associative, or commutative?
it is.
Sorry? Say again, Namon.
Identity.
Identity? No, it's not identity. Remember, when we use identity, we talk about the 0 that does not change the number. Remember, we have now changed the order of the numbers, but the sum was exactly the same. Chris, can you help me?
Yes.
Which one?
5 plus 7.
No. I'm asking.
12. 12 plus 3 is 15.
Okay. I'm asking, what property did we use? Did we use identity, associative, or commutative? For number 1, which one did we use?
6 plus 5.
Yes, which one did we use? Identity, associative, or commutative property? Did not pay attention, guys. We used the first one, is the commutative. Draw a line to commutative. Okay, the first one is commutative. We changed the orders, 6 plus 5, and then we changed it again to 5 plus 6. But both of the answers were 11. Okay, that is the commutative property. Right. Let's look at number 2. Who can help with number 2? Let's try enzyme. Hello, enzyme.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Can you help me with number 2, enzyme? 5 plus 7 plus 3. I need help.
15.
15. Yes, that is correct. Thank you, enzyme. Okay, now 5 plus 7 plus 3. Orca, Mr. High IQ, I need your help.
Yes.
What is 5 plus 7 plus 3?
5 plus 7 plus 3.
Number 2.
15.
Also 15. Can you tell me which property did we use? Did we use identity, associative, or commutative property for number 2?
Associative.
Associative. You are very smart. Thank you, my boy. There we go. Number 2 is associative. Now, the last one, number 3. 0 plus 12. 0 plus 12, who can help me? Let's go to... August, you raised your hand. What do you think the answer is, August? Oh, sorry, August.
12.
It is 12. Why is it 12?
0 plus 12.
Yes, the 0 does not change the number. So we use the identity property. We use the identity property. Okay, guys, this is what I want your answer to look like, okay? Please make sure that you've drawn the lines to each of the properties and that you filled in the answers. Okay, I'm going to ask again. Is there anybody who does not understand the difference between the identity, the associative, or the commutative property? To whom do I need to show and explain it again? Anyone? Okay, I take it that you understand it. Independent practice. Okay. I am going to give you 15 minutes. Yes, August?
15.
No, you're going to do it by yourself, okay? I'm going to give you 15 minutes to do number 4, okay? To
4 to
number, number 4 to number 14.
Wow.
Yep, it's a lot. I told you are going to work hard, but since you guys understand the different properties, you need to fill in the blanks. If you don't get all of them, that is okay, but I'm going to give you 10 to 15 minutes to do numbers 4 to 14. Okay. I'm going to put you on a timer. Okay, you are on a timer. Okay, teacher H is timing you. So I want you to do the independent practice up until number 14 by yourself, and then we can go through the answers together. We are on page 63. These are all on page 63. August.
Finish.
Finished, well done. Let's just wait for the rest of your friends to finish. Tanarat.
Not Tanarat. Tama.
Tanarat.
I finish, teacher.
Okay, good. Soviet corruption. Soviet corruption, you raised your hand.
I don't even know.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Don't know what?
Don't know the thing.
You don't know what?
Can you please disable chatting?
You don't know what to do?
Yes, but can you disable chatting?
Disable chatting, why?
Because sun is annoying to me. Sun keeps private chatting loud.
Oh,
So
wow.
I hate. It's annoying. I cannot.
Okay, I'll disable the chatting for you, okay? Okay, there we go. Yes. You raised your hand? Marta? Marta, you raised your hand?
Yes.
Do you have a question? August, do you have a question?
Do number 15.
Nope, only up until number 14.
Okay.
Okay, is everyone done? Who's not finished? Okay. Soviet corruption.
I'm not finished.
Okay. We need to get those brains to work. Okay, for those of you that are finished, oh, Dollar not finished yet? Okay. You have about 5 more minutes. Soviet corruption.
I am finished.
Okay, good. Let's just wait for the rest. Okay. It's okay if you're not done yet. Just follow number 4. Who can help me with number 4? What is the answer to number 4? Dollar?
15.
15. What property did we use? Commutative, associative, or identity? Which property did we use, do you think, for number 4? Remember, we are dealing with the ones where we group the numbers together. Okay, can somebody else help me? Can you help me, Chnan Khan? Also not. Okay, guys. For number 4, you used the associative property. Okay, you used the associative property because we grouped the words together. We've associated them together. Right, number 5. Who can help me with number 5?
Me.
Who's me?
Soviet corruption.
Oh, Soviet corruption. Help me with number 5.
10.
Number 10. Do you know what property we used?
Communicative.
Commutative. Brilliant. Commutative. Okay, number 6. Who can help? Number 6. Who can help with number 6?
11.
Okay, yes, number 6 is 11. Okay, and which property did we use?
Identify.
Nope. August, can you help? Which property did we use for number 6?
100.
No. Number 6.
Communicative.
Which property did we use?
Communicative.
Commutative. Perfect. Yes. Commutative. Number 7. Tanara. Stop shouting.
100.
100 for number 7. Do you know which property we used?
Identify.
Identity.
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 I have comma.
And
I
then
have
number
comma.
8.
So I talk for comma.
Number 8. Who can help me with number 8?
14. 14. 14.
Who's saying that?
Me. Corruption.
Corruption. Give other students a chance as well. But yes, you are correct. 13. Who can tell me? Whoops. Raise your hand if you can tell me the property that we used. Let's see here. August, can you tell me? Soviet corruption.
Associative property.
Associative. That is correct. Okay. So that is what number 4 to number 8 should look like. Do you all have the answers? Is there somebody who does not have these answers? Okay, let's move on to number 9. Okay, 6 plus what is going to give you 6?
0.
0. Okay. Which property did you use over there? Who can help me? Radha. Which property did you use for number 9? Which property deals with the 0? Commutative, associative, or identity?
Commutative.
No, it's not commutative. The 0 does not change the identity of the number. So it's the identity property. Okay, that is the identity property. Number 10, who can help me with number 10? Dollar, can you help me? Three, and what property did we use, Dollar? What property was that? Associative. Okay, yes. Good. Number 11, corruption. What's the answer?
Wait, I'm thinking. Wait for me. I'm thinking.
9 plus 2 equals 2 plus?
14.
Nope. We are using the commutative property now. So we are only changing the order of the numbers. So 9 plus 2 is
13.
also the same as 2 plus 9.
What is it? So it's 9.
Yes, 11 is 9. Okay.
Serious.
Yes,
I
serious.
don't even know what it is.
Okay, number 12, August.
Part 2.
2, there we go. What property did you use? What property did we use for number 12? Okay, number 12 was the associative property. Sorry, Soviet, I can't see you with you raising your hand with your background or whatever it is that's going on. Okay, then number 13. Find each sum mentally, so use your head. Number 13, dollar. Number 13, what did you get? $17 is correct. Perfect. So we also use the associative property over there. Okay, you're working with the groupings of letters together, of numbers together. Number 14, the last one. Who can help me? Let's go to Songkran. Number 14.
Teacher.
Yes. Unmute Songkran, I can't hear you. Number 14, what sum did you get? What sum did you get? Chris, can you help? Number
Yes.
number 14, what sum did you get?
17.
Also 17. Do you know what property we're dealing with?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes, I think. Which one?
Yes, did we use commutative, associative, or identity?
Oh, identity. This is commutative property.
Nope, we used associative. We used associative. Okay, guys, did you all get? Do you all have the answers to up until number 14? Okay, then I just want to recap with you again the differences between all of them. Okay, we have the commutative property where we change the order of the numbers, but the sum remains the same. Then we have the identity property, which means the 0 in the number sentence does not change the identity of the addend in that sentence, just like your example, 3 plus 0 or 0 plus 3. Example 3, associative property. That is where we group numbers together in order to work them out easier. Yes, Soviet corruption.
Teacher, what is page 63?
Sorry,
What is page 63?
what is page 63?
Yes, I'm
This-
not finished.
This is the one we did now. To numbers 14, 4 to number 14.
I was not finished.
Well, I asked and you said finished.
I didn't say it.
Then finish. Why are you not finished?
I don't know.
That's not an answer. And please change your whatever is on your face on your Zoom meeting, because I can't see you. And finish your work immediately.
Okay.
Which number are you at now?
15.
15. But I only told you to do up until number 14. That's why you said that you are finished.
Okay.
So you are finished. We're not going to do number 15 today.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any questions regarding the 3 properties that they do not understand? Yes, Soviet.
What is associative?
What is the associative property?
Yes.
The associative property is when we group numbers together, okay, in order to make them easier to work out. So the associative property will look something like this. So let's say you have 3 numbers, 9, 11, and 20. So what we do is, in order to make it easier, we say 9 plus 11, and we put that in parentheses, in brackets. That's the first group. And then we do plus 20. So when you then work it out, 9 plus 11 equals 20 plus 20 equals 40. So what basically happens in the associative property is we group, okay, numbers together to make it easier for us to work them out. You will usually find them in problem-solving questions when you have more than 2 numbers that you have to work out. You understand? Soviet? Do you understand how they work? Soviet? Do you understand?
Okay.
So you understand how they work now?
Yeah.
Okay, remember, associative is when you group them together, okay, in order to make them easier to calculate. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Just raise your hand and I will answer if there's anything you do not understand. Anything at all? Okay, can you all please unmute? Everybody unmute. There we go. Then that is it for today's lesson, guys. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your first lesson with me. You have